Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today we're in Occupy Mars, where I'll be showing you everything you need to know regarding the ATV, how to find it, how to use it and how to craft it, and all of the other items that go along with the ATV. This is a side-by-side comparison of the ATV. This is the one you can find at the start of the game if you're lucky enough, and this is the one you can build and add stuff to. As you can see, this one's beat up, this is how you find it, and then this is the one you craft. It's nice, shiny, and you can add containers to it, which I'll cover more in depth in a moment. First of all, if you want to replicate what I'm doing here and want a chance to maybe find the ATV at the same location, I landed at the Endeavour Crater location, and my base is just there, 175 meters away, and then there was this structure here. There's no guarantee it will be here, but it's worth a shot. This is how I found the ATV. It was just parked up here, but I've dismantled a bit of structure and stuff. But this is how it looked. You're not going to be able to use it at the start of the game because there are certain things you need to unlock, which I'll cover in a minute. But it can serve a purpose, a really important purpose to help you early game. You can come to the front of the ATV and press open by left clicking and taking the small circuit board out of the ATV. Don't worry, you can place this back in at any point. Like so, by left clicking, it'll be pulled from your inventory and you can go ahead and close that. You can use that small circuit board on converters or battery packs, which are very important at the start of the game if you're finding it difficult to find small circuit boards. To actually use the ATV, what you're going to have to do is go to your tech tree and you will find all-terrain vehicle here, but you cannot unlock the all-terrain vehicle because this gives you the ability to actually craft and build an all-terrain vehicle. What you're going to need is to be able to unlock this is two prerequisites. You're going to have to unlock the blueprint for the ATV and the abandoned tablet for the small accumulator upgrade. Now I'll put a little image on screen now what the abandoned tablets look like, and the only way you can find them is by going into bases and exploring the Martian terrain and looking for more bases, and you will find the abandoned tablets hidden in lockers, on floors, or on workbenches and stuff like that. Now it's complete RNG, there's no special location for them to where specific ones are, so you're just going to have to get lucky and get exploring. But once you do have them, you can go ahead and unlock the all-terrain vehicle once you've gotten these two items. And then this gives you the ability to craft a new one. Before I show you the upgraded ATV, I will want to show you the speed of what the one you can find goes at. So let's just get driving and watch the max speed on this. Is 22 and the battery goes down significantly fast. This will only get you so far traveling the Martian landscape as the battery depletes very fast. This ATV is the one I crafted and added all the parts to and got all the technologies for. So let's go ahead and take a look at the speed of this one. As you can see, this one is significantly faster by about 10 miles an hour, and the battery depletes very slowly on this. You can travel for a significant period on this. I've gotten about 3,500 meters on here before I started having to worry about turning around and recharging my battery. One really important thing though to note, once you've crafted your ATV and upgraded it and you get the additional speed, it becomes more dangerous to drive. It becomes harder to control, and if you topple over, you can crack your helmet on your character and you will have to repair it. If you do not have these items here, the helmet repair kits, you're going to die and you're going to have a bad day, which I'll cover in a minute regarding the helmet repair kits. You can easily come off this if you hit a bump or a rock or go over a hill or something like that, so you do have to learn to control this really wisely. Getting the repair kit's actually quite simple. It's under your materials tab and it's right at the start of the game, so you just need to go workshop, CO2 scrubber, repair kit. Get that as soon as possible, because even if you're running around the Martian landscape, or if you're jumping around, or if you jump off a rock and you can just fall over or something like that and crack your helmet, you'll want this. Okay, so let's start taking a look at the upgrades for the actual ATV once you've crafted it. The first upgrade is actually called the small accumulator upgrade, which is your battery for the all-terrain vehicle. This is actually one of the prerequisites you need to actually be able to craft an ATV. The next one is the all-terrain vehicle crate, which is these two things on the back here. And what they allow you to do is when you're out salvaging bases, for example, or out mining, you can put the stuff in these 5 containers here or here. So it gives you 10 additional slots to haul stuff back to your base. Once you do have the ATV containers unlocked, you will have to come to your 3D printer. And you'll just have to scroll through your 3D printer until you see ATV crate. And it'll cost you 10 silicon, 5 aluminium, and 5 iron to craft one. Once you've crafted a crate, what you can do is walk to the rear of your ATV. And then you'll see like a blue box appear. And you can just go ahead and left click. And it'll just automatically snap to it. And there you go. So you can take these off and pick them up and move them around as well for whatever reason. If you just want to use these as storage crates, that's absolutely fine. You can even place the crates on the ATV you find. Just by simply left clicking again on the rear. Like so. But I don't really see the point in this. If you've got the materials to craft an ATV, which I'll cover in a second, I'd really just go with this method. And what I generally do is I keep this broken down ATV, which I found, just for driving around my base and stuff like that. And I use this one for exploring as it's faster. The ATV does come with a light as well. So to charge this up, all you've got to do is plug it in basically to your power grid. So let's just go ahead and plug this in. And I'm feeding it 14 kilowatts, so it does charge up very fast. So that really depends on how much power you've got available or spare to put into your ATV. The ATV falls under the garage section in your blueprints. So what you want to do is hover over it. And what you'll need to actually craft this is what you see on screen now, along with a small circuit board. And this is what it'll look like. You can just put a blueprint down where that's green, and then you can start adding your materials to it. Hope you found this in-depth guide to the ATV helpful. If you did, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel as I will be covering Occupy Mars more in depth in future videos, tutorials and live streams. As always, I want to thank all my YouTube members and my Ko-Fi members and supporters for making these videos possible.